Alright guys, so yesterday our this Docker run was crashing, right? It was not running uh, fine, right? So what we will do now? First let me do one thing, okay? Alright, so yesterday was what was happening that the the app was starting, then like it was just starting, then at the end it was crashing, right? Now it was trying to it was crashing when the SQL alchemy, okay, tries to connect with PostgreSQL, right? At this port at localhost 5432, right? And the connection was refusing. Like the log literally said that connection at server localhost at this port is failed, right? So let's understand many things now, right? Docker builds are made of layers, right? Each instruction in Docker file makes one layer. As you can see, where is our Docker file? Here it is. So every instruction make a layer, right? So now let me try to do this. First I will run the database in the backend, right? So sudo, right, systemctl start, right, postgres, right? This is the command. Okay, whatever. Sudo systemctl start postgres. Let's start postgres service unit progress service connect from what? Whatever. So I think let me start. Sudo service start Postgres. So, okay, it is like this. Now it's running, right? Postgres SQL. We have to write this folder, right? Okay, now it's running, right? Now if I try to build the Docker, right guys, it's already built, so it will not take any time, right? So let me tell you what was the command would be like to build the Docker, right? Docker run. Before Docker run, what we will do this. Okay, so Docker build, and this will be the name of the image, right, with the tag day9, right? This is the Docker review radar API is the name, and this is the tag, and dot is the current directory. We have to build it, right? So what is the current directory? It is review radar only. So let me do this. So that it does not take any time, right? Because it is cached, because already built. It's built, right? Now, if I try to run this, right? Docker run p. Docker then run p 8000, right? env file we have to take, right? Dot env is there, and image our is review radar API with tag of day9, right? Let's go. It will try to run this, run this image, and as you can see, like is it crashed, right? It crashed, and it is saying what the error, key error here is. So as figure 1 for first connect event is not used by this. This is one error, and so SQL query is giving some errors, right? Okay. So first let's understand this command first, right? Docker run. So this command is start your image as a container, right? Docker run so let me show you. So this Docker run, right? Docker run. This will create and start a container from the image, right? And it will publish it to the port 8000, right? Okay, 8000 port. It means that host port 8000 to container port 8000. Okay. So your browser can reach. Okay. So your browser can reach the app at http localhost, right, 8000. So this line, you know, expose 8000 line, right? This expose 8000 line, let me tell you, this expose 8000, right? In the Docker file, it only documents that the app will use the port 8000, right? It does not open the port by itself. So this dash p, right, in the command, right? So this dash p in this command is the real door opening step, right? Now here this we are telling from by this we have 8000, right? We have that dash env environment file, right? So it is saying that load environment variables from .env file. So this is the inject command, right? So that means the secrets are injected into running container, not baked into the image, right? So this is the correct pattern here. So pattern will be .env to docker run, right? Then we will get the running container, right? This is correct pattern. This is not correct pattern if we have like .env and we are docker building the, we are using that for image, right? Because image is portable, so anyone can see. So why this crash happening, right? Why this crash happening? This crash is happening, guys, because this database, right, is trying to connect here like localhost 5432 by this, right? So let forget this for now. Database is trying to connect here localhost 5432, right? So the problem is here is the word this localhost. In container, the word localhost means the container itself, right? Not your Ubuntu machine. So the container looks for Postgres SQL inside itself and it finds nothing there and fails, right? So that's why you get the connection refused error here. But the box is sealed and the Postgres is not inside that box, right? So what we can do, guys, is what we can do, let me try to undo this. If I run next command like this, let me show you. Okay, so if I like, okay, docker run, right, p mean port, or so a port 8000, right, and 8000, then we will have this e, and it will be like, okay, database URL. Okay, so we are trying to override the environment variable here, PostgreSQL, right? radar dev password, right, at host.docker, right, dot internal, right, 5432. Okay, slash review radar, right, like this. Then we can add host is equal to host.docker dot internal, right, host gateway. Okay, review radar. This is the image name here, day 9. Okay, if I run this now, as you can see, it's again like refusing to connect, right? But before that, let me explain you something, right? So this e-database URL, right? We are having this e-database URL like this. This overrides just one element variable for this run, okay, which is host docker internal, right? This name means the machine that is running is Docker, right? And that add host thing, this is equal to like host docker internal gateway, right? On Linux, this tells that this will tell the Docker how to resolve that special name. Okay, so now the container connects to the container will connect to this like this. Okay, container host dot docker dot internal, right? So then your Ubuntu machine, then PostgreSQL, right? This is the correct path. So if now it is still failing, right? It is still failing, as we see. It also again crashed, right? So if so the possible case for this could be if it is fails, our PostgreSQL server, right, is already online, because we know that on the port 5432, right, already, right? So next likely issue would be that Postgres is only listening on localhost 127.0.0.1. Okay, not the host interface Docker uses, right? So we can check this also, right? If it is there, so sudo ss tlnp, right, grep 5432 port, right, 5432 here. Yeah, it's listening to this localhost only, right? Listen 0 users like this. So as you can see here, this is showing like this is listening to only this localhost, right? Now now in this case Docker container cannot connect to it, right? So you need Postgres SQL to listen on the address that is reachable from outside the host loopback interface, right? So let's do it. So this means that Postgres is only accepting connections from the local machine, right? So let me find something. Sudo find etc slash Postgres SQL, right? Name Postgres SQL dot config, right? So this is we have this output, right? Now I have to open this file, okay? So sudo nano, right, etc slash Postgres SQL slash 16 slash main, right, slash Postgres SQL dot config. So this is our file, right? As now in this file you see listen address. We have to find where is the listen address in this, right? There is no listen address or what? Name is this Postgres config file. So do you find any listen address line in this? Okay, it's a line. Okay. Yeah, so listen address is localhost in this case, right? So we have to change it to this. Asterisk only, right? Okay, now it will so default to localhost, use asterisk for all, right? We are using asterisk here. So now we will control O, enter, control X. We have saved this file now, right? And next thing I have to edit one more thing, okay? Sudo nano slash etc slash Postgres SQL slash 16 slash mains slash pg hba dot config, right? In this let me add one more thing, right? uh, all, right, all 172.17.0.0/16, right, MD5. Alright, so let me do one more thing here. Okay, so here host means the TCP connection, and all is like all databases, right? And this all is PL start PostgreSQL. It's starting that, right? If I running this sudo ss tlnp, right, grep 5432 again, right? Okay, this is not the command like this. So as you can see, it listens to this only, and this is saying the asterisk. So it's showing the same thing, right? It's showing same thing also now. Okay, so first I have to restart this, right? Sudo systemctl restart PostgreSQL, because it has to restart. Now I can find like this. Now again it is showing the same thing, guys. What is happening? Right? here. Okay, okay, if it should run now. Yeah, as you can see, server is started at here, right? If I want to visit, open, continue to site, if I okay, as you can see guys here, HTTP validation error, whatever it is, but get model info is there, predict is there. Let me try it out. Wow. And if I